For the past almost 6 years, I have spent my time and energy working with a unique group of people. Many refer to them as domain investors or domainers, but it's been kind of a crazy group. Basically, the premise for a domain investor is somebody who treats domain names that you would purchase to utilize to build out websites on the internet as basically as an asset. There's a huge growing market of people that both buy and sell domains and also generate ancillary revenue with domain names in a number of different factors. What I'd like to do is to spend some time basically opening up the world of domain investing to people, and also giving you kind of a background and understanding of how to really build a portfolio of domains that effectively and efficiently would create a revenue stream for you. So there's just a few ways really that you can generate revenue with domain names. One of the first ways, and kind of the most prolific way to do it, is to buy and sell names, basically finding undervalued domain assets and then placing those assets in places that people who would be interested in specific verticals or niches or niches, however you like to say that, and basically selling them. So buying and selling is kind of one way to generate revenue from domain names. Buy low, sell high, kind of like any commodity that you would want to make money with. The other way is to simply basically generate money through monetization, and specifically we refer to it as cash parking, and that would be a site that you come on that has ads that are displaying, and a lot of people really, they utilize the method of cash parking or monetization because it's easy, it's simple. They can buy a really good domain name that maybe gets quite a bit of type-in traffic, or a name that's had a lot of links that exist out there on the internet, and then basically they basically take that name and generate revenue by displaying ads. You can utilize obviously companies like Google AdSense, or Yahoo's ad network, or MSN's ad center, basically just to put ads up. Problem is that those sites don't normally get indexed or crawled by the search engines. So if you don't have a name that's got a lot of type-in traffic, then unfortunately you're left holding a domain name that isn't going to generate a whole lot of revenue that way. Now, if you've got a name like that, and that's what your hopes to build a monetization portfolio is, and it's not getting any traffic, then you kind of move into the next level of really domain development, and that's building niche sites. Now, a niche site is something that you create, a microsite, a mini site, just a small website of 1 to 5 pages, and basically use an open source platform, maybe like WordPress or some other WYSIWYG, what you see is what you get editor, to build a website. And then you create some content articles that will get crawled by the search engine, and basically you display affiliate ads, banner ads, pay-per sale, pay-per lead type stuff. And you can also display Google AdSense ads or contextual ads that basically people will click on. And basically what this does is it allows you to get take a domain name, get some hosting, build a website on it, and then get it basically anchored into the search engine, and hopefully start targeting some specific keywords that would drive traffic to the website. And obviously if somebody clicks on one of your ads, makes a purchase, you're going to make a good commission, sometimes 35, sometimes 50%. And if it's a site that is specific, maybe even to like dating, there's a lot of membership sites out there that will actually pay you recurring monthly revenue off of people who sign up for memberships on those sites. So that's another way to generate revenue. A couple of other ways to do it are actually building directories. So let's say, for instance, you've got a site like ScottsdaleChiropractors.com, or I have that site. So you could build, that's not what I do, but you could build a directory where local chiropractors in your area that would come, and they would basically put up a profile, and basically they would pay to be listed in that directory, or maybe not pay. Maybe you're just trying to get people signed up there so you could kind of get them to click on some additional ads, and you can sell some other stuff. So that's going to be another way that you could effectively generate revenue, is maybe a directory type site. Obviously, you can get into full-scale development and really build out a site and create a membership site, something if you've got effective information or basically some practical stuff that you want to do. But for the most part, really, domains have been touted as the 21st century real estate, and some have even said that it's the greatest commodity that exists, really, of all time, because of the fact that it's so scalable. It is so basically buildable. You can build on it. If one method's not working, you can kind of go to the next. So my goal is to really unpack each of the revenue generation channels with domain names to hopefully give you some insight. So if you've got any questions or you've got any thoughts, some ideas, really, kind of comment on the posts. And each kind of day, I'm going to try to unpack some additional tools and resources that I have to hopefully you can take one of these strategies and really develop it into a full-fledged revenue stream. I know one thing that people who are cash parking domain names, their goal is, if you use this kind of equation, if they could get a portfolio of 300,000 domains, that would generate 65 cents a day per click on each of those domains. That would be $70 million a year in net revenue. That's crazy, but that's kind of what the goal is for people who really invest in domain names, is how do I create it into a money maker every day. So anyway, I'll bring some more posts back to you, and hopefully you're going to gain some insight and some knowledge in how to really become a domain investor. Thanks.